Hi, everyone. My name is Scott Donald, and I'm a senior partner with the Envision Group. It's my pleasure to interview and introduce another senior partner, Mr. Bob Peterson. Hi, Bob. Thanks for joining me today.
Hello, Scott. Glad to talk to you today. Looking forward to our brief discussion.
Yeah, so we've had this conversation in the past, but I think what's really interesting for anybody out there is as a senior partner, you bring a lot of experience to the table, and maybe just take a bit of time to tell us a bit about your experience in the past and where you got before you got here today.
Yeah, Scott. So I've been in the energy and consulting industry now for almost 40 years. And in those 40 years, I've seen a lot of change,
Yeah,
massive consolidation in energy, rapid growth in the 2000s. And now today, probably the most challenging time,
yeah.
lots of volatility, lots of uncertainty.
Yeah, I think we are definitely in unprecedented times, and I'm sure that your background has helped prepare for that. And I think that's a nice segue to my next question that I wanted to get clarity on is, you've obviously worked for organizations, and now you're on your own in a position to work with others, and just maybe give us a little bit of background in terms of what is it you do, and why do you enjoy what you do so much? What is the why for Bob Peterson in terms of the work you do with clients?
Yeah, I think there's several aspects to that, Scott. One is in today's world in particular, with a lot of uncertainty and change and volatility, clients really need good guidance in putting structure
Yeah.
around all of this change and charting a path to a successful strategy, a successful future. So I really enjoy doing that. And at the Envision Group, we tend to do that with the client, with small teams of executives and leaders within the organization. So working hand in hand, rolling up my sleeve and working with those teams is what I find very gratifying.
Great. So, I know that you bring a lot to the table. Maybe help clarify, are there a couple of areas specifically that you really like to work with clients or where you really think you can drive home value for their organization?
Yeah. Well, I think area one is in my consulting career, I've worked with probably over 200 firms
Okay.
across energy, healthcare, manufacturing. So a lot of experience. I probably have seen everything. So we bring that to bear. Also, we have a lot of experience, as I said earlier, in understanding the nature of the uncertainty in the industry and
Yeah.
putting structure around it and conveying confidence to the teams that we work with that there is a path through this high rate of change.
So you brought up an interesting point, and I'm wondering if, in your experience, do you feel like that kind of work in terms of strategy is even more important or more vital for organizations today than maybe it was pre-pandemic?
Oh, absolutely, Scott. So pre-pandemic, a company could create a strategy and then sit back and go about their business over the course of the next year. Today's
Right.
world is changing so rapidly that you literally need to think about what does a real-time strategy look like.
Yeah. Understood. Okay, well, listen, Bob, that's fantastic. I think that really helps me understand better, and for hopefully those watching as well. Hopefully, that gives everyone a chance to understand what we do at the Envision team and what specifically Mr. Peterson can do. And to learn more about how we may be able to help your organization, please feel free to reach out to us and stay safe, everybody.
Thank you, Scott.